G'day viewers, Chris Atkins here. Welcome back to my channel, the Car Wash Chronicles. 5 years on YouTube. May not be a lot for some, but it's a lot for me. I thought I would have posted 1, 2, 3 videos, but then here we are 5 years later, posted over 230 videos on the self-serve car wash business. Who would have thought? I sure as hell didn't. So I just wanted to put together one long video looking back on 5 years of Car Wash Chronicles from my first video all the way through to my last video. So I know I've had a lot of new subscribers lately, so you may not have gone back to my first few videos and seen, you've just watched the latest ones. So let's go back, take a look. 5 years, Car Wash Chronicles. I've traveled all over America to different car washes, and I'm sure in those earlier videos, you can tell that I was more robotic. Obviously, it takes time to get used to being in front of the camera, a little more comfortable these days, I guess. So back then it was probably more talking straight to the camera like this. Hello everybody, welcome to YouTube. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, enjoy this movie length Car Wash Chronicles video, and let's all take a look back. Like I've said many times before. Roll the video. So the very first video I posted on my Car Wash Chronicles YouTube channel was a coin collection. Obviously they do the best, showing money, showing coins. They obviously get the most views because that's what people want to see. Even people not in the car wash business and have no aspirations on getting in the car wash business, they will even watch it. But if you do a video on the mechanics of the car wash, not so many people watch that as collecting coins. So I filmed this video probably, I think I say it in the video, 2 or 3 months after opening the first car wash I did by myself. So roll the clip. So right now I'm on my way to the 2 car washes that I currently own. They've only been open for 3 months and 5 months, so they're still pretty new, but they're doing pretty good. So they're in the high desert of California, specifically Hesperia. So if you're in the area, check them out, but we're gonna see how much they made today. So come along and count the cash with me.
And now it's time to get the money from the vacuums. This is vacuum number 1. As you can see, it's not bad for a week. Vacuum number 2. Here we have vacuum number 3. The coins sure add up. Last and final vacuum, vacuum number 4. Now it's time to get the coins from bay 4 and 5. This is bay 1 and 2, the more popular bays, as you can see. Now it's time to finish off with the vending machines. I got 4 vending machines. I have the blue towels, which are the most popular. And then we have the Armor Oil. And the other 2 I have window cleaner and the smelly trees. Make the car smell nice. So the car wash accepts both tokens and quarters, and thanks to this wonderful coin counter that separates them. So it shoots out the tokens there, and out the side it shoots out the quarters. Now it's time to count the quarters.
And people say that there's coin shortage. Yeah, right.
Total amount of quarters is 26.26, so that's 6.50, 6.25, I think. So now we're going to check the cash. Even though I got it out yesterday, there won't be much. A little bit since yesterday. And this one, similar.
So the next video, I'm just gonna show a little bit of it, not the whole video, but it was actually my most viewed video with 650,000 views or whatever. And the funny thing is, most of the comments is they don't understand really, but I said, we're gonna do a count. It's 6 days only, Sunday to Saturday. And they thought, well, Sunday to Saturday? What's he talking about? That's 7 days, that's a full week. No, if I'm counting every week, Sunday, say 10 a.m., Sunday 10 a.m., Sunday to 10 a.m., Sunday 10 a.m. That's 1 week, 2 weeks. If I do Sunday 10 a.m. and then I count Saturday 10 a.m., I'm missing out on the whole Saturday. So that's one less day of income, hence why it's a 6-day income. I'm sure all car washers don't know that, of course, but so many comments saying, Sunday to Saturday, that's 7 days, Chris, you idiot. It's like, I'm not counting at midnight. I'm not counting Saturday midnight and Sunday midnight. Anyway, you guys understand it. Roll it. Which today we're gonna do a count. I'm gonna show you what it did for the week. It actually won't be for the week. It'll be from Sunday to Saturday, so 6 days. So this next video is about installing air dryers, increasing revenue 20 to 30% with the air dryers. This was, like I said, 5 years ago, before air dryers were really that popular. I guess my video made them popular. You see them at car washes everywhere now, but this was way before that was even the case. So this video did pretty good. Everyone was curious about it, lots of comments. So check out me installing some air dryers. So come along, check it out. I'll see you at my Bear Valley location and we will install the air dryers. And there you have it, the air dryer sitting right there in those boxes. Picked them up from the post office and dropped them out during the week. Let's open them up and check them out. And there you have it, there's a motor. There's actually 3 motors inside each blower. And there it is. A lot of people put them in the bay, but I like to put them on top of the roof. Basically, I like to put them on the roof because they can be really loud. When you turn them on, the motors are really noisy. And if it's inside the bay, it's extra loud. So if I put them on the roof and just run the hose through the roof, it's not so loud for the customer. There's the air dry signs. I put them up with super strong glue, so I got some tape holding it. I'll take that off tomorrow. But like I said before, they didn't send me the booms, but once I get the booms, then I will just put them in, attach the hose to them, and that way it won't really drag along the roof of the car. So now it's all connected and wired up. Let's test it out. Air dryer is on. And there you have it. As you can see, it's pretty powerful. You can almost see my bones. But once you put that to the car, you just see all the water get blown off and it's super clean. And that's how you increase your revenue by 20 to 30%. Now, who remembers this absolutely ridiculous golden t-shirt I wore in one of my lives with Danny D'Angelo? Good, I hope you don't remember, because I barely do. But this next clip is just a random day in my life, going to the car wash, showing what it's like, cleaning up, sweeping up, dealing with whatever I had to deal with out there. Then I'm done for the day. I go for a bike ride along Santa Monica Beach and I go to the gym for a workout. Typical day in my life. Enjoy. Hey guys, it's Chris Atkins with the Car Wash Chronicles. Welcome back to my channel. Basically, I just want to give you a show of what a day in the life of my life is like. Obviously, this is a work day. You saw me wake up and have breakfast. You saw me drive to the car washes, and here I am at my Main Street car wash. Looking all spick and span, nice and clean, ready for business. So you can see that I just basically sweep up all the trash that I guess people don't want to put in the trash bins that I provide, but that's alright. Got to empty the trash bins because they're half full. And there you have it, tokens gone in, replenished, good for a few more days. That bag of quarters straight to the bank. And that's the total of quarters, 3354.
And now for the good part, let's get the cash.
So this next clip is an introduction to my uncle. You all know him as Uncle Stu. He picks me up, we head to one of his car washes, and he gives us a little tour of it. So let's go ahead and check out the introduction to Uncle Stu. I'll be back.
Here we are.
Car Wash King.
Another day of the car washes.
Here he is, the man himself, the Car Wash King, Stuart.
That's me. How you doing, guys?
Welcome to the Car Wash Chronicles.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So we're heading out to one of your car washes to check it out. We're going to pick your brain and you're going to tell the viewers a little bit how you got into the business and a little bit of your background.
There's not much to pick in there, but we're heading out to 3 of my locations right now.
How long have you been in the car wash business?
I think now it's about 20 years. Coming up to 20 years for sure.
So that's a lot of experience.
Yeah. I got my first car wash, King's Car Wash. You remember that?
Yep, down in Long Beach.
That was about 20 years ago.
Cool.
In Long Beach Boulevard. And that's when I made all my mistakes and I learned from that. Yeah, it was a good experience. I thought, wow, this is what I want to do in life because it's a very good money and very easy work.
Welcome to Peck Road Car Wash. This is Stuart's car wash. He's had for about 6 or 7 years. As you can see, he's built it up to what it is now. He got it very run down. It wasn't really making much money at all. You can see it's nicely painted and it's nice and clean, all ready for customers. Big sign saying car wash, nice vending machines. You can see the big Dixmoor timers. I think the customers like those with the bill acceptors and the coin acceptors. With the air dryers, the dirt remover, the tire cleaner. Let's check out inside.
Again, this car wash was $150,000, which I picked up at a pretty good price because there was so much crap in here you couldn't even move. You had shelves everywhere. I kept most of it, but this is new. Well, this is from another location which they were tearing down another car wash, so I grabbed the console because these motors and pumps were down under here and the bench was on top, and it wasn't really that good for me being so tall. But now it's easy to work on. Things are easy to fix. New pumps, new motors. I've got 2 rotary switch here. I'm going to put in. I've drilled the holes here to put in the credit card swipes. I'll probably do that during the week when I get an account. Once I have the credit card swipes in, you'll be able to take dollar bills, $5 bills, do the credit card or coins, which is a lot better than if you've only got coins like some car washes have, because if that breaks up, the whole bay's down.
So this next video is really just what it's like to be a car wash owner. I'm going to pick up wax. I'm fixing, I think I had a big problem. One of the hoses came off that fills up the high pressure tank. It came off and it flooded the whole room, but why explain here? Let me explain in the video. Enjoy.
G'day viewers, it's Chris Atkins here and welcome back to my channel. The time is 6:55, super early, and I'm just trying to stay awake. We're about to head down to Wilmington, California to pick up 3 30-gallon barrels of wax. I had a little accident at the car wash yesterday. They saw flooding come under my motor room door. Basically, it was completely flooded. We'll show you guys exactly what happened when I get there, because I can show you easier than I can explain it. Again, that's part of the car wash business. You have your days where nothing goes wrong. You have your days where everything goes wrong. And there you have it, just like that, we have wax. I got 3 30 gallons, as I said before, lifted up onto the back of the truck with a forklift, nice and easy. But the question is, how do I get them off the truck? Just arrived at Bear Valley. As you can see, it's pretty clean. My worker's doing a good job. Couple of wet bays, which means they were customers. I'm just driving by all bays to make sure all the hoses are there, nothing's being cut, and then it's nice and clean. So I got to back it up nice and close to the door so I can drop the wax off because they're super heavy, and basically I'll show you how I do it. Okay, I'm going to need a cone. Basically that's just going to break the fall. You can't actually see the cone in the footage, so I apologize for that, but I'm going to unhook them and I'm going to roll it all the way to the edge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it down. Super heavy. And then I'm just going to kind of guide it off the back, and it's pretty much going to fall on its own and lands on the cone. And there you go, soft landing. And then the easiest way is just to roll it. Some people try and drag it, but it's very heavy, so rolling it's the best way. Sorry if it's a little loud, we've got the motors going. Every bay is full right now at Bear Valley. We have 5 bays and 5 customers are all using it. What happened was this hose, that hose there, which fills up this tank, which goes out into the bays, and it's the high pressure water, that came off and it went flying all the way over the room and pretty much wet the whole entire motor room. It was flooded. There was a few inches of water all over the ground. Jiffy Lube called me and said, hey, it's flooding. So my worker came over here and saw that it was just flying everywhere and flooding the place. So basically he just came in here, he turned that lever off, so that stopped the water from shooting out, and then all he had to do was reattach that to that and make sure that was nice and tight, the clamp, to hold it on. So it's all nice and tight now. It's good, ready for business. And that's one of the things about owning a self-serve car wash. Yes, things happen, unexpected things, like who would have thought that would come off and just flood the entire room. But it's back on now. The TV got ruined. It's frozen on this screen. You can see by all the streaks it got all wet, so that's no good, that's trash. And this is my new DVR for the security system, so that's back online running. I got them on my phone again so I can watch them from home and keep an eye on everything.
So as you can see, that anything and everything will happen at the car wash. Problems happen. It's not just fix it, forget it, pick up cash, and then that's it. You have to go there every day, clean up and fix whatever needs fixing, because there will be issues. So get your tissues. So this next clip, we're heading back to Lancaster, one of Uncle Stu's car washes, and we're gonna fix some problems out there. I think soap wasn't coming out, homeless person, he had to kick off the property. So I actually really enjoyed this video. It was one of my favorites. Watch it.
Bad waking you up. I want to be nice, but it's not good for business, you know that? Put these do not enter signs up over here because people come from this direction and people come from the other direction, and sometimes it starts fights, you know? I've literally seen people fighting each other because I was here first, no, I was here first. So that's why I put the signs up, do not enter wrong way, so come in the one way, that's right. Okay, the problem was there was no soap coming out of the brush, only in this bay out of all the car washes. So, it had to either be the rotary switch or the solenoid. So I checked the solenoids earlier and it wasn't solenoids. So I came over here and I I made sure everything was tight, just looking for a loose connection, and then I noticed that this wire here wasn't connected to this wire here. And then as soon as I found the problem, I just tightened these up. I got it together like this. Let me start it for you real quick with the remote, and then you'll see it coming out of the brush, and I think we're in good shape. Well, I'm always in good shape at my age. Yeah.
So those two wires were just disconnected.
Another problem fixed by Uncle Stewie.
What's with all these location changes? Can't I just sit still in one place and do the damn video? Why do I have to move around? The next video was me taking out the old in-bay automatic that came with my car wash. It was sitting there, it's run down, completely shut down, and it's a piece of junk. So we had to take it out to make room for my new one. That was a fun day. Enjoy. Or don't. G'day viewers and welcome back. My hair looks ridiculous. One sec. That's better. G'day viewers, I'm Chris Atkins and welcome back to my channel, the Car Wash Chronicles. I've given a little update here and there on my in-bay automatic, which I'm going to install at Main Street. We've already put the deposit down and we're waiting for the machine to be shipped, so you can check out how I removed my old machine. So enjoy! Ha! Stayed in the same spot. Tricked ya. You were probably like, where's he gonna be around the house next? Same spot. So this next video, I had an underground water leak from the main valve going in from the city to my car wash. But I did have to shut the car wash down, which I always hate doing, but it was a good day at the end. It was a good at the end day. At the end of the day, it was good. Jiffy Lube next to the Bear Valley car wash location, and they said I had a massive leak coming out from under the ground at the car wash. So I'm gonna have to race over there. We're gonna go check it out and see what the problem is. They said it's a burst pipe. Hopefully it's not too bad, but you know, you gotta expect the worst and hope for the best. So let's go check it out and see what the problem is.
Just arrived at my Bear Valley car wash. I was driving down the alleyway and I could see all the water, and there it is. That's the problem. My first thought and hope is that it's not mine. Hopefully it's a city or a different building, because my car wash wasn't affected. I still had water coming out, the tap was still working. And keep in mind that this is a Sunday, and Sunday is probably one of the busiest days of the week. So the last thing I wanted to do was actually shut the car wash down on a Sunday. And because the car wash wasn't affected, I decided to keep it open. But let's fast forward to later on to that night at about 8 p.m. I was at home relaxing and I received a phone call from some guy from the city, and he informed me that he had to turn the water off so they could access it, get all the water out and see what the problem is, make sure it wasn't them. So I had to shut the car wash down. But I was glad I got the busy Sunday out of it, and I realized it wouldn't be that busy overnight anyway. So it is shut down, out of order signs up, and I just basically figured I would fix it in the morning by say 9 or 10 a.m. and then we'd be back open for business. And there it is, the dreaded moment. It's shutting down the car wash car wash closed, no longer making money. So I headed home that night, ready for the next day. So now it's Monday. I'm back at the car wash, still closed down, no customers whatsoever. And you can see urgent notice from the city saying that they came, they found a leak, repair must be done, and they shut the water off. So to make a long story short, I called about 6 plumbers, 4 said they couldn't be there for a couple of days, so that was useless. But one guy did come out to check out the situation, and he explained what needed to be done. You basically need to dig up here so you can access the broken part. So basically I cut to the chase and said, all right, well, how much is that going to cost me? And he said about $3,250. And I wasn't sure if he was joking or if he was serious. And then I realized that he was serious. So I said no to that, of course. And then I called my worker who pretty much built the car wash for me, FaceTimed him and showed him what the problem was. And he said it's pretty much an easy fix. Just dig up the hole, find the broken bit and replace the broken part. It's as simple as that. It shouldn't take more than an hour or two. And it shouldn't cost you more than $3 or $4 in the part. Now that sounded a lot better than getting scammed by some plumbing company for $3,250 to me. So I started digging. So after about 10 minutes of digging, it was very easy. We found the leak. There it is. It's the big crack right there. So all we had to do was go to Home Depot, get that part and replace it, and it should be as simple as that. So after a lovely trip from Home Depot, we got some spare pipe, we got the extra part, and we got the primer and the glue. And basically we just have to take off the old part, so that was easy enough. Just get the screwdriver, stick it in the big crack, and just wedge it out. And as easy as that, off it comes, and check out the size of the crack. And now we can see why there was so much water coming up from under the ground, because you can imagine how powerful the water is running through those pipes. Now, it wasn't the easiest job in the world. It was pretty fiddly and I've never done it before, but you know, having the right guidance, it really wasn't that difficult. So we put the primer on, we put that glue on, and we let it sit for about 2 hours before turning the water back on. And so here we go. I'm going to turn the water back on, give it the big test. Hopefully it doesn't blow up in my face. And if it works like I assume, then I just saved myself $3,200. And just like that, water's back on, no leak whatsoever. Problem seems to be fixed. So we're going to hang around for a few hours. We're going to test everything, make sure nothing happens, and basically cover up the hole, and that's another job fixed. And this is just one example of unexpected things that can happen at a car wash. I'm sure there's many car wash owners out there that have experienced the same problem. Just fix it and move on.
Somehow we always end up back at the bar. So here we are at the bar with a collar on, a collared shirt. Very rare for myself. Clearly I didn't iron it. But I wasn't joking when I said I traveled all around America. Actually, not even just America. I traveled all around the world. I went back to my hometown of Australia to check out a car wash. Not to buy, just to film the video at and see how they compare to the ones in the US. In this video, we're going all the way to the East Coast where it was cold to Connecticut. See what the car washes are like in Connecticut. Same as everywhere. G'day viewers, Chris Atkins here and welcome back to the Car Wash Chronicles. Today's December 31st, it's New Year's Eve, the last day of 2021. As you can clearly see from the scenery behind me, I'm not in California anymore. Yes, I traveled all the way across America to Milford, Connecticut. So of course, when I come to a different part of America, I've never been here before, I like to drive around and just get a feel for the area. And of course, I have to pay a little visit to some self-serve car washes. I can't help myself, I just have to go check them out.
Here we are pulling up to the car wash. You can see there's a nice big sign, Car Wash, Four Brothers. But the car wash isn't exactly visible from the main road, which in this case probably isn't the biggest deal just because it's surrounded by all these big chain restaurants. There was a Wendy's right there. I think there's a supermarket right next door. So it's going to bring in the traffic and it's going to be seen by potential customers. And straight off the bat, I can see the price. It's $3.25 It doesn't say for how many minutes, so I'll put some time in to check it out. But you can see they've got the 2 hoses, they've got the high water rinse and the soap brush. They got an empty wall there, which they could easily add tire cleaner. They could add the pre-soak, and they can add the air dryers. And I've never really seen this before. I had trouble finding the bill changer, but I did find it. It was in a doorway and in a little mini room. So I guess you can lock the door at night time if you wants to. You got the bill changer and the vending machines all inside this little room. It's probably good to keep them out of the cold as well. But let's put some money in. Let's see how many minutes we get for $3.25, because that's very expensive. I mean, for California, I'm not sure if that's the normal price for the East Coast, but $3.25 should easily get you 5 minutes. Just seems like a lot putting in all those quarters standing there. That's why I like tokens. 4 minutes, $3.25, so it's very expensive. Now let's try the soap brush. Not really coming out, it's struggling, needs a lot more liquid. Maybe turn the air down, there's too much air. And let's try it on the truck. A little muddy from the last person, I guess. Yeah, not really coming out that great. But that's just simple adjustments.
Oh, I'm on the move with this one in classic Car Wash Chronicles fashion, doing the whole selfie. So this next video was a super exciting day for me because I was getting my new in-bay automatic delivered, and I was also prepping the bay to get it installed. So very happy when that truck pulled up. Let's have a look at my new in-bay automatic getting delivered.
So let's go check out the new machine.
wonder if it's coming from somewhere when you shut it off. this is it. This is the finished result of what it looks like. This is the starting position of where it's going to start. 17 total tips, so it's 17 spray points. This will tell people what to do. Pretty simple. I hope people understand it. Spray painted this so it looks like brand new again. And there's the banner. And then it should be the high pressure to rinse that off. Yep, there it is. Just stand back because it blasts me. So I think next is my favorite one. It should be the tri-foam, comes out from up tops. Oh, look at that. Smells amazing. And then it's going to give a low rinse. Everything is working good. Hopefully everything stays working and there's not too many issues with it. But so far I'm very happy with it. Now all we need is some customers. It's going to take a little time for people to realize it's open. I got to get a couple of now open banners and maybe some A-frames and just basically spread the word because it's going to be the best one up here in my belief system. So the next video, I went to Amity Island to see Jaws. No, I'm kidding. It's just a stupid singlet I'm wearing. What is the next video? Oh yeah, it was my first MONEXgroup terminals being installed at one of my car washes. So I was excited about this one. I didn't have credit cards and I finally found a good company to put in the credit cards. So MONEXgroup is getting installed at my car wash. So let's check out the credit cards. I'm gonna show you exactly what they look like and exactly how they work. And here's what they look like. There's the terminal right there. This is the company that I decided to go with. MONEXgroup. And all you do is select how much you want. $4, 8 minutes. If I want $4, push OK, insert, tap. And then we're going to tap the card on there. And there's the time. And that's it. I got 8 minutes, as simple as that. Gotta have the view in the background. So the next video is another underground leak at a different car wash. So even though it's a pain in the butt, I had some experience a few months ago from the other leak underground. So here's a quick snippet of the second underground leak with the car wash shut down. So here we are, we finally made it 2 hours later and there it is, the nice big water-filled puddle of mud that we're gonna have to dig up to see where the water is coming. Obviously it's from under the ground, from a crack in the pipe or whatever, just like the last car wash. So a little more digging and we have visual on the pipe. And as you can see, what we discovered is it looks like it's had a couple of joins, cuts and then joins over the past from the previous guy, probably 6, 7 or 8 years ago. So we're just going to cut off the whole part that's been rejoined about 2 or 3 times and we're going to put in a whole new part. But this is what I hate doing. I've shut down the car wash, I blocked off those 2 bays with my truck, and the other 3 bays I put cones there. So no customers. We had quite a few people trying to come in and we had to turn them away. We finish up putting on the last bit of primer and glue. The pipe is ready to put in, so it was a little difficult to help push it in and hold the camera. But we got it, it went in, and that's the other end joined on with the coupling. So that's it. We cut out that whole big piece, which had about 3 joins in it, and we made it one big pipe. So hopefully there shouldn't be any more issues. And I think we're ready to test it and turn the water on, and hopefully it doesn't burst or explode or anything. But mind you, we waited 3 hours, so 3 hours later, to turn it on, just to let it all dry and set like concrete. So here we go, the big test. What do you think will happen? Will it explode or will it work? Well, it works. So now that that's done, it's time to shovel all the mud back in, fill up the hole, and open the car wash, start making that money again. I just want to thank Los Angeles for putting on such beautiful weather for my video. If it was cloudy and rainy, it would look completely different. The mood would just not be the same. But besides that, the next video was landscaping. You want nice curb appeal for your car wash. Mine, I let overgrow a little bit. It was dirt, it was ugly. So we're gonna put in some nice red rocks. Check it out.
So we're at my Bear Valley car wash, and you can clearly see I've let it overgrown quite a little bit. I mean, this is the back part of it, so customers pretty much just come here after they wash their car to just dry it. So it's not the biggest deal, but why not make it pretty and make it look good for them? I mean, I guess it doesn't look too bad. It's like nice, pretty yellow flowers, but I just want to clean it up, get rid of them, and see how it looks. So here we have the shoveling going on. We're going to dig out these ones. These are ones that are in the front of the car wash, so they're coming through the concrete, so it kind of, makes it, doesn't look that good. And there's some beautiful artwork. And this is the front of the car wash. So we're going to clean all this part up, and we're going to probably put some red rocks there. I don't think I'm going to put any flowers or plants, because last time at my other car wash in Victorville, I did the front garden area, and I put in like every 6 feet, like a nice little plant, which made it look nice. And basically the next day they were gone. So that was a waste of money. I think I spent like $100 on plants and put them around it, and it looked really good, and someone stole them. So probably won't be putting in any plants for that reason, but we're going to put in rocks and clean it up and make it look nice. So this is the finished result for the front part. What do you guys think?
We're sticking with the jaw singlet because I kind of like it. So the next video was super fun. Shout out to Danny D'Angelo. He invited me to his house, so I went there and gave me a little tour of his house and allowed me to shoot some of his guns and get to experience something that probably very few people get to besides Rambo. So I had a great time and I appreciate it. So thank you again, DD. Roll the clip.
Now, for the past few months, me and Danny have been texting back and forth, but we've never actually spoken on the phone, let alone meet. So it was nice for him to invite me to his house, check out his beautiful compound, and we did a YouTube video together basically talking about his business laundromats and my business car washes. So here's a little snippet.
Welcome. This has been a long time coming. I first found, well, for Chris's channel, I am Danny D'Angelo, Cave Creek, Arizona, 51 years old, have, after 6 years in the world's finest Navy, really realized that it was time to start owning companies. I had some jobs, which stands for just over broke.
So this is kind of at the tail end of his career, you might want to say. I mean, he will never be the guy that lays down to retire. He will always be working, as I probably will. But this is what it looks like at the end of the journey. Me, I'm at the beginning of my journey. I've only had my car washes for 2 years, but I've been in the business for 5, having worked in them previously. So it was good to kind of see me in the future somewhere.
Look at the size of the prawns, bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
That's some big prawns.
You look a little peaked.
I need to eat, yeah. How is it?
Yeah.
Divine?
Yeah.
Here I am outside in the blistering sun for no reason. I could be inside with the nice air conditioning, but I choose to be out here. So this next clip, me and Uncle Stu, we traveled halfway around the world to our hometown, Melbourne, Australia. I filmed it for you guys, and this was back in 2022 or 23. I can't remember, time gets lost. But it was a great trip, I loved it. Visited family, and of course, visited a car wash. So here's a little clip of the car wash.
Australian money.
He had it upside down.
$2 coin, $2 coin, $1 coin. Let's go test it.
250, 540.
10 minutes. Tire cleaner, let's check it out.
What's the tire cleaner brush? There's only 3 hoses in here. Ah, here it comes.
It's coming out, but there's nothing to scrub it with. And you don't want to use that one because that goes on the body of the car. So the big foam brush.
All right, it's coming out okay by the look of it. Oh, look at the head on that. It's a round head.
You got the round head. It's coming out pretty good though. I mean, you can't really change that.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Yeah. And that's probably why he's got cars waiting.
Now I'm at the movie theater, a few of our favorite movies, Back to the Future, Rocky, Lord of the Rings. Anyway, this next clip is a typical winter's day. Obviously here where I am, winter days suck at the car wash. It's cold, it's rainy, it's cloudy. No one wants to go wash their car because it's raining. There's a lot of mud in the bays and there's not much cash to collect. So I'm glad we're out of winter now, but this next video, typical winter's day at the car wash.
Hey viewers, I'm Chris Atkins and welcome back to
Car Wash Chronicles.
As you can see, the weather sucks. And when the weather sucks, there's no customers. So, you know, I just wanted to film a video and show you guys a typical day at the car wash. It's winter time, so it's not going to be very busy. So not your typical California weather day. It's probably 50 degrees here right now. This is the new bin that got delivered because homeless people keep breaking in here for some reason. Forget it. Here we go. Bend the knees. Very nice.
So you see, he's been lifting weights for over 10 years. He take that trash can like nothing.
Hey, I'm back where I started. So this next video was very exciting for me. Again, traveling around America, this time in Utah. Headed to Utah to meet up with the Revestor. You may know him, you may not, but if you don't, you do now. Nathan Pilatus, it was a pleasure to catch up with you, visit your car wash and go scouting car washes in Utah. So this one we showed up to and we couldn't get it to work. Check it out.
I'm here in Utah. I'm no longer in LA, but I'm not alone. I have a special guest. Some of you may know him. It's the one and only the Revestor.
What's up, guys? What's up, Car Wash Chronicle subscribers? We're gonna scope out some washes. I'm gonna show Chris some Utah culture, and he's gonna show me what's up in the car wash game.
They have 3 hoses. They got the high pressure hose, they got the pre-soak looking thing, and they got the soap brush, which is bathing in all that dirty water nicely.
I'm hoping we pulled into the right bay, because it looks like our foam brush might need some maintenance. We need to be looked into. We hope this is fixed.
Little leak going on there.
Chris wants to go old school and use cash, so we're gonna test out the new changer. We hope it works, as new as it looks, but
How much do I want to give these guys? 5? All right, we'll go 5.
I didn't even check how much it is to start, but yeah, let's go 5. If not, I got some spare quarters in my ashtray to...
We might be doing credit card after all.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Come on.
now he has to pay.
All right, looks like they used to have 2 bill changers, but they've taken out the one, assuming that this is gonna be reliable with 2 hoppers, but it's not. Go ahead. We're using the crypto pay swiper.
Is it the other way? Well, there's no screen, there's nothing telling you, whether it's working. Do I have to push that?
Guess give it one more go and we might try another bay. Guys, this car wash so far has been an epic fail. It looks pretty clean, but
No
they
change.
we can't get them to take our money.
And for me, nothing is more exciting than just getting a new car wash. And that's exactly what the next video is. It's getting my 5th car wash in Barstow, halfway to Vegas from LA. Not really halfway, maybe like a third of the way. But it's a long way from my house, but it was fun and I enjoyed it. So check it out. I did a whole renovation series on it. So if you haven't seen any of it and you want to watch me renovate a self-serve car wash from crap to good, check it out. It's in the playlist. I did a playlist thing. It's a YouTube thing. I'm still figuring it all out, but we got there. Roll the clip. Can you believe it? Car wash number 5. I officially closed today, and look what's in my pocket. I got the keys. We got the keys to car wash number 5. Let's go inside and see what's in there, see what I got with this car wash. I bought this car wash. I own the land, so I bought the land, but I did not pay anything for the car wash. Welcome home. So you can see we have 6 vacuums, which they took off because they didn't want people to smash them, bash them up, break in and destroy them, so they took them off. Now they're all in good shape, so I got all these for free. That's about $12,000 I saved right there. So I've never seen a motor room like this. It's like 4 or 5 different rooms. This is the first little entranceway. It gets its little storage. But let's go check out this room first, where all the motors and the pumps and the functionings of the car wash are. These pumps are much bigger than my other ones. I usually use a 310 cap pump. These are 820. So I don't have much experience with these. These are motors, they look in pretty good condition. The cool thing about this is it's on Route 66. So talk about the American dream, owning land on Route 66. So you saw me get the keys. The car wash is now mine. What do I have to do? I got to renovate it. So this is me taking out the old hoses, putting in new hoses. Enjoy. Let's head up onto the roof and see what we need to do. I know there's a bunch of old hoses up here we need to take out. You can see that they've been covered with towels. I mean, look at the towels. They're the old hoses running through those, boxes to each bay. And it's all nice and neat, I will admit, which I'm happy about. But the hoses are old, they're brittle. The weather has just worn them out and they're starting to crack. So there's probably 100 towels covering them, all wrapped around. I'm sure they did that to protect them from the weather. And I'm going to get rid of it all. Now I'm going to pretty much unpack it all. I'm going to take the wood off. I'm going to take the towels out. I'm going to take the old hoses out and just completely strip this box ready for my new hoses to go in. I mean, look how old those fixtures are. They're all rusty and rotted, so why would I try and run the car wash like that? I'm going to take it out and put new stuff in. self-serve car wash renovation. We install all brand new hoses for the pre-soak, the tire cleaner, and the foam brush. And also something really exciting, for the first time, we get water coming out into the bays. Something you need with a car wash, right? So here we are pulling up to the car wash. Let's go see what's going on. It's time to run the hoses. It's part of the exciting part. So we have, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 20. I think we have about 30 hoses to run. It's a lot. So let me grab it. We've already measured it out. It's got to go all the way inside to join the solenoids. And then we're gonna walk it down this way. So 6 per box. 2 for the foam brush, 2 for the pre-soak, and 2 for the tire cleaner. And now Edwin's gonna grind it, because this hose has to be grinded because it's a wire braided. Let's hope he doesn't cut himself with it. And that's 3 down, 27 to go. Coming along very nicely, and probably in 1 week we will be open for business. So this is what it looks like. It's almost knocked out. You can see all the way through, and it's got the rebarb there. We're actually going to weld that rebarb onto the coin box, so obviously it's way stronger. Here's the new one. Oh yeah, it's going to be so good. So there we have it, boxes in place. About to weld them to the rhubarb. Ha, rhubarb. So this is the big test. We are gonna turn it on. Pre-soak, we have air. We can hear the air. Shit comes spraying out of there in a second. Hear the air. Now we're just waiting for it to suck the liquid out. You can hear it, and there it is. Oh yeah. That's it, pre-soak. As soon as I attach the coil hose, it should come out nice in the gun, and then I can adjust it, but I guess Mr. Chronicles did. There it is. Whoa, almost died. Let me get Edwin. Ready? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Get him again with the soap behind him. He doesn't realize it's behind.
It's raining everywhere.
We got Chris putting up this sign over here. It's looking great, Chris. What do you think?
I love it.
You love it, huh? You love
Nice.
the last parts.
Big words, big letters, nothing fancy, just what it is. High pressure soap and water, high pressure water, wax and spot free, in the order that they use it. So it keeps it simple, stupid. So it's finally time to take down the banner. Car wash closing. After 30 plus years in Barstow, we are shutting down. We thank Barstow for its patronage. Well guys, Barstow, we're back open, we're back in business, so we can take this down, burn it, throw it away, do whatever we want, make a hot air balloon out of it, but it is gone. No more closing, just open. We're on the move again, and this time I'm heading to Las Vegas to help Ben renovate his car wash. He watched my videos, he's got a car wash, but he didn't have anyone to help renovate it, and it was old, rundown, as you will see in the video. So drove to Vegas and helped him renovate it. Fun. I am in freezing Las Vegas at a self-serve car wash that I'm helped remodel in from someone who was watching my YouTube channel, and he asked if I would come out and help him fix it up, and here I am. But as of now, what it has is, there's the build changer, but the in-bay functions, look how old this thing is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like a 7-function rotary switch, 8 for the lock, and no stickers, no nothing, just written on. So obviously that's gonna all go, this whole thing's gonna go. We're gonna cut this out of the wall. We're gonna add in the new coin boxes and make it all nice and new. I'm on top of the roof, of course. We got 8 PVC pipes there. We're gonna run the hosing through there for the pre-soak. And look over there, looky-loo what we got. We
got the Vegas Strip. There's that new sphere, which looks pretty cool. So now we are running, like I said, the new hoses. This is going to be pre-soaked, this is going to be tire cleaner all the way to bay 1. We're going to run it through this PVC piping, we're going to join it, make it all nice to keep it out of the hot, not right now, but the hot summertime Las Vegas weather. So it's going to be protected, it's going to be nice, and not have any issues for many, many years. So I'm here at the car wash. We have the owner, Ben. Ben, you're a car wash owner now. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. It's a fun type of business to have. It's not no work, but it's a good balance. So.
And that's what people think it is. They buy a car wash and it's passive income.
Yeah.
They don't have to go to it and they just pick up the cash once a week and that's it. But that's not the case, huh?
You think a little bit that's the case. You want to be honest with yourself going into it, but yeah, it's a bit more work. You know, things can break. There can be break-ins. There's all sorts of stuff.
You see it all with the car washes. So how long have you owned this one?
So I took this over in June. It's now December, so almost 6 months.
Wow. And what made you want to get into the car wash business? Did you see my videos?
I saw your videos.
Nice.
I wanted a business that didn't A, really require employees, and B, you know, I could do my full-time work and this could be, you know, a thing I build up on the side.
That's good, because you have a full-time job and you have a self-serve car wash, and that's one of the questions I get asked a lot. It's like, can you keep a full-time job and have a car wash? Well, I don't have a full-time job, I just have car washes, so it's always, I like to speak from experience. And if I don't have experience, then I'll ask someone that does. So you have a full-time job. Hold for the truck.
This is not the plane, so we got
Right.
the nearby too.
There you go. So what was I saying before I got interrupted? You have a full-time job and you own a self-serve car wash. How do you balance that?
I mean, I have flexibility with my job, but yeah, it is extra work. So going into it, you have to know that if you have a full-time job, there's probably going to be nights, and maybe you're going to be tired, and not everything is glamorous with it. So
Exactly, and it's a business. People kind of forget that it's a business and it runs 24/7, hopefully. And without that 24/7 care, it's going to get run down into the ground, which is the ones that we like to scoop up. So, we're here in Las Vegas. I'm helping Ben renovate it, get it up to scratch, same as mine, and so he can start making some decent money on this thing.
love it.
All right, Ben, welcome to the car wash game. We have soap coming out, so let's try and adjust it to make it come out a little better than that. But I'm glad something's coming out. Oh yeah, it's always satisfying. Always satisfying. Unless you're a car wash owner remodeling, you're probably like, what's the big deal? It's just soap coming out. But when it's your business, even though this one's not mine, I understand the feeling, so it's pretty exciting. And there's the soap. Pretty good if you ask me. Pretty good. Customers are gonna love it. It's probably a little too much. Good enough for now. So let me show you the finished result on the roof, how it looks. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So as you can see, it's all hosing and all the PVC pipe in. Elbows going down to the low pressure wall mounts. We're gonna get sealant. We just have to seal up around here so no rainwater gets in. And that's it. Nice, clean, safe out of the weather. Now I feel more comfortable. I'm in my dirty work clothes. This is from painting the other week. So now you probably recognize who I am. Chris Atkins from Car Wash Chronicles in the dirty clothes looking like a bum. But anyway, in this next clip, we're cleaning out vacuums. We're getting our hands dirty. When I say we're, I mean Edwin. He's getting his hands dirty and we found the jackpot. We did that about 6 months ago and there's zero chance anyone has gotten in so far. Same with this extra piece of metal all around here so they can't use the bolt cutters to try and get in. But yeah, these vacuums are as secure as can be. Zero problems right now. But like people say in the comments, but Chris, why do you want the trash? You don't want people to get into the trash? Well, I've explained it already before. I'm not going to do it again. If you guys don't understand, why these need to be closed, why they need to be sealed, then that's your problem.
You guys ready for the moment of the truth? All right, let's do it.
Let's see what we got.
Just one thing, I deal with this every time. Chris, he only watch.
Well,
Right, Chris?
if you want to pay me to do it, like I pay you to do it. Wow, what's in there? We got a, you can get some stuff out of your teeth as a flossing thing.
All right, look.
Oh, that's like a treasure hunt.
Every time I notice, it's all the time the money on the side, not everywhere. I think because the suction, it goes straight to this wall, it hits everything right here. This is disgusting right here, when the people vacuum water, that's the most worst part of cleaning.
I mean, it's like mud in there, so I guess it's the dust that they suck up from their floor, and then someone comes along and sucks up water, and it just turns to mud.
You can tell,
I mean, I don't know how to stop them from sucking up water.
Something right here, we can literally try to see how much we collect, and just look at all these.
Yeah,
I mean,
make a mess on the ground, good.
All right, let's put it right here. All right. All right, let's try to find some gold.
Where's the gold? Where's the diamonds? Where's the earrings for you?
Let's see. Every time I go through these, it's kind of exciting.
Watch out for the needles. Watch out for the pointy things.
Oh, look at.
Why are you wearing gloves? You don't need gloves. No. Oh, what's that? Look.
Where? Oh.
$1 or 20?
No, 20, bro.
20?
$20.
Damn.
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Look at all these.
Damn.
Yeah, $20. Easy as that.
That's funny because, I mean, I've only found $20 once, and the one time we decide to do a video, there's $20 in there.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think people are gonna say?
Bro, I think it's my lucky day today.
What do you think people are gonna say?
They're gonna say it's worth it, bro.
No, they're gonna think that we put that in there for the video, right?
No, never. I put it on my kids. No.
No, I'm saying we didn't, but they're gonna think we did. Oh, you just put that in there for the video.
Bro. No, why we gotta lie?
Yeah.
There's no reason to lie.
Plus, you could see when we opened it, it wasn't all messed out like this.
Yeah, exactly. It was
nice and neat. I don't have to explain myself. Yeah. But that is a rare find. Very, very rare. There's 20 in there.
Traveling back across America from Los Angeles all the way to Calhoun in Atlanta to visit Ryan. He got himself a car wash. He renovated the whole thing and I was happy and it was my pleasure to meet him. Great guy, Ryan, shout out to you. He gave me a tour of his car wash and we tested how things work. Let's go to Atlanta.
Atlanta, Calhoun, which is where you live and reside. And he owns this car wash. So this is his car wash. He's gonna give us a tour of it. We're gonna check it out. You've owned this car wash for how long now?
So I've owned this one for about 2 years now.
2 years. And what's your experience been with it?
When I started out, I didn't know anything about car washing. I just knew that it looked exciting. It was something cool to do. I thought it had potential. And so I just dove right in and just started figuring stuff out.
There you go. So you didn't really have much experience in the car wash business?
None at all.
There you go.
None at all. Only just, I maybe washed my car here once or twice before.
Yeah.
In a self-serve, so.
Because that's so many questions I get. It's like, do I need experience in the car wash business to get one? It's like, well, no. I mean, you're proof of it.
Yeah.
And, you've done your research and you've probably seen some of my videos and, taken some ideas from mine. And,
absolutely.
You've built it up to be probably the best car wash in Calhoun, right?
In town, yeah. And it's not even up to your standards, honestly. So.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yep. We're gonna go with the 20 option.
Whoa, wow. Well, it's your own money getting put back in your own pockets, so not that big of a deal.
My sales, though.
There you go.
All right, and then it activates the timer.
That's how simple it is. Tap it on. You can tap your phone on too with mobile pay or Google Pay, Apple Pay. Look at all that time. Oh my goodness.
And just basically, like, people will spend $20. It's just putting it out there and giving them the option. Yeah, we got the pre-soak coming out good.
Look at that.
So we use the JVS's lemon drop pre-soak. We wanted a pre-soak that smelled really good, and one that we like to put it on pretty strong.
Yeah, I can smell it now. It's lemony schnickets. Pretty good.
So it took us a long time to get this dialed in, but we're really happy with how it's come out now.
Look at that.
So we want to give our customers as much soap as we can so they feel like they're getting the most amount of value, and so they'll spend more time in the bay.
Yeah.
And then you got to dial in your liquid to air ratio, as Chris always talks about. And so we're gonna show you, and y'all rate how good I did.
There you go. See, we want like a nice V, and it's going to change color probably in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, just in a second, it should change color.
There you go. So we have blue. So it's another feature that the customers obviously like. You know, it's, you know, you got the pretty colors, you got the smells. This next one I was impressed with. Johnny, he was 28 and he was determined to get a car wash. He really had persistence, he was resilient, and he started his car wash journey, like I said, at the age of 28. So good for him. He finally got one, and I went down, checked it out. He gave us a tour of it, showed us how it works. So here's a clip. Shout out to you, Johnny. Hope everything is going good and you're making a bunch of money with that car wash. So I made it to Anaheim, and as you can see in the background, there's a brand new painted car wash. And Johnny, come on over. This is Johnny, the brand new owner.
How's it going, guys?
How old are you?
28.
28, okay. I said early 20s. I wasn't sure how old you were, but I mean, that's such a good age to get into the game. So being 28, that's crazy young. Good for you. It's a good start. He's got his first car wash. He's going to give us a tour. We're going to probably wash my truck, see how everything works. Let's go check it out. So what do we got? How many functions?
10 functions. So we got the tire cleaner.
Good.
We got the pre-soak, high pressure soap, foam brush, rinse, triple foam, clear coat wax, spot free rinse, and then the air dryer.
Awesome, that's all you need. And of course you have the MONEXgroup payment. You can see it's all nice and new. Look at all this equipment. Wow, this looks familiar. Nice little spring. So how long have you had this car wash?
About a month.
About a month. Go check out inside and find out exactly what he bought, because he bought the all-in-one, you know, pretty much plug and play pumps and motor system.
It's a Coleman Hanna Power Pack.
Coleman Hanna Power Pack. And the good thing about buying this brand new is he's not going to have really any issues with it. You know, I used pumps and motors at my car wash, and yes, they work good, but you know, some of the hoses or fittings, you know, they get old over time, so you've got to replace them. Buying brand new, you're not going to replace it as often. It's going to last quite a long time, so it's going to be less of a headache. How's this thing treating you so far?
So far, so good. No problems at all.
I mean, you can see here we've got all the different functions. Foaming brush, tire cleaner, pre-soak, and if you open this up, there's all the chemicals in there. All the hydro minders. Looking real good. Once again, I'm on a plane heading halfway across America to the East Coast, this time to Florida, where I used to live, straight from Australia to Florida. And we visited my old stomping grounds where I used to live. It was a pretty cool video. Go check it out if you didn't see the whole thing. But I went to a car wash, of course, and we tested it and saw how everything works. So check out this Florida car wash. Just like I said, should be busy. I thought it was cars waiting, but there's not. And it looks kind of run down. Damn, that vacuum's smashed up. Well, let's go to the end bay, see what's going on. Doesn't look like it's that well taken care of, but let's go see what's going on. So getting out at first glance, what do we see? We see the cheap, crappy brushes. Come on now. Come on now. Why do that to the customers? Let's check out the faceplate. Oh, they got a 10 functioner. Pretty basic, doesn't explain, $3 para empresa
Please deposit $3 to start. Let's go get $3 and see how much time there is. You can see they just have the coins, no bills and no credit cards. They got plenty of room for the credit cards to go. A Monex terminal would fit perfect right there. And if this gets jammed up, which happens all the time, this bay will now be down. The bay cannot be used if it's jammed. They will pull in, they'll go to put the coin in. Oh, it's jammed, can't work. So they will pull out and go to the other bay. Again, these decals are free at CleanRite, so could probably do with a couple of new ones. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, hook me up with them ports. Oh, pre-soak, it's gonna come out of this, obviously. There we go, there we go. Now, because it's not coming out, clicking off my damn video. Wow. This is embarrassing. Florida, you started off good with that soap. And now it's just air. No pre-soak. I mean, by now the customer's like, all right, this is crap, and then they change it. So even if it is coming out, but it's not, that's just air, look at that. It's like a fire extinguisher. Where's the fire at?
Jumping back to my side of town, California, I got another damn car wash. So I got the keys, I signed the lease, and this is the first initial walkthrough. So check it out.
Here we go, going in for the first time, seeing what it looks like. Oh my God, junk. I feel like I'm at home.
Never jump.
Look at all this. Some build changes. Should be working. And what else we got here? So they don't use HydroMinders here. They got Dosatron systems, which I'm not too familiar with. Stuart has them at one of his car washes, so he'll be able to teach me about it. You got all the solenoids here, which I mean don't look too bad. I mean look pretty standard for an older car wash. So it's a 6-bay car wash, and there's 2 pumps and motors missing.
2 of them?
Yeah, so you got 4. They look pretty old, they look pretty beat up. You got the 310 cap pump, which is what I use at the other ones. What I'm working with. See what it dispenses. Should I change the brushes?
They look kind of good, right?
Good, we'll use those ones. How much to start?
Let's read.
$3. Last one. Let's start with the pre-soak. $10 doesn't work.
Pre-soak. Wow, beautiful.
This is what you do for free. Alright, you owe me $10.
Alright.
Engine. Yeah, what do you expect for free?
Foam brush. Push it in.
This one's open. If the housing's good, I could use them and rebuild them. See, this one looks pretty good. I mean, it's not dinted up, it's got that, but we can just put that back in place. So this one's salvageable.
So there it is, you saw the first walkthrough. So what do we do now? We start the renovation process. This was a fun one, took us about 2 months to redo the whole thing, run new hoses, put new pumps and motors in, everything I do to the self-serve car washes. For this one, we had a little visitor that would always come and visit us every day. And one day, there was a dog called Buddy. And it was raining and we got done with the day and I was driving home and he was just standing there and I looked in my rear vision mirror and he's just shaking there in the cold. So couldn't leave him, it was too sad. So found him a new home and he's happy as ever. So nice little update for Buddy. Enjoy.
Day number 1. I have the keys.
Look at that.
Official.
I got the keys, little Popeye the Sailor Man. So they're now mine. Everything in here is now mine. Bill changes are mine. The leaks are mine. The junk is mine. And this is what you get for free. Yeah, we get it, we get it. Javelin. This is what the roof looks like. It's a very nice roof. I like it a lot. Easy to walk on unlike my other ones. It's not tin. It's got the nice ground on it. But look at all these hoses just laying on the rooftop, exposed to the heat. And we're gonna clean it all up, get rid of it all, and put in all brand new stuff. Look who showed up! Hey buddy!
Hey, buddy.
That's our little boy.
Hey, buddy.
Oh yeah, he loves us.
Yeah.
Want some food? You hungry?
Food, buddy.
Oh yeah, he's here to help. He looks dry, so I guess he's sleeping inside somewhere. Come on, let's go. Got some more dog food. Alright, there we go. Break it up for him. See if he likes it. Ready? Oh, he's very excited. Very excited. We have my new high pressure hose, 80 feet long, just in case. So this is base 6, the furthest from the motor room. So it's gonna run all the way through here, along the pipe and down inside the motor room, and it's gonna connect to the new cat pump. There it is, already in place. So it's probably the perfect length. I mean, it's slightly long. It's gonna go here, base 6. So the pump's gonna be there. It's gonna be right about there. So we have probably like 4 feet extra, which is always good. Have a little slack. All right, so let's start with here I'm pumping. Give it a little air. Damn. So there we go. How's it looking? It's gonna need adjustments, but here, and we'll start on 10, so let's see how that's coming down. It might be a little runny. Oh. It's coming, it's coming. Turn up the air.
Turn out the air. That's what we want. There you go.
Beautiful.
Pressure is pretty strong. I'm not giving this sign.
Brand new cat pumps, gotta love them. Hey! Oh! Woohoo! It's a soap party! Try the air dryer. Hey! Get me! Woo! Pretty good. Are we taking down the banner? It's about that time. The banner is coming down. What'd you say? You should have done the bottom first?
My job is done.
Job is not done. It ain't over till it's over. We have 2 bays open. First customer just pulled in. Stop, don't keep going. First customer, let's see what their experience is gonna be like. All right, I'm here with Miguel. He's the very first customer since I opened. Miguel, what do you think?
Awesome, man. Best car wash in town. I'm telling you, come check us out.
And I promise you I did not pay him to say that.
Nope.
So,
No.
very first customer came in, used it, was happy with it, so
Yep.
hard work paid off. Thank you, brother. Vacuums are running, ready for usage. Oh yeah. What? $2?
$2.
What a rip-off.
Super cheap.
$2 for 5 minutes?
This is special actually. This is such a good price.
Man, that's so expensive. I like to be $1, but... And this next video is a video that I would never want to make, but the 3 suites next door to my car wash caught on fire and burnt down. So you'll see in the video just exactly what the damage is. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, look at this insaneness. Look at this. Well, that's not good, but it's also not as bad as it could have been. It could have been way worse. The fire could have spread all the way to the car wash and the whole car wash could have burnt down, but it's about 7:30 in the morning. I was watching this on the cameras. I couldn't make it out last night. It happened about 12 hours ago. Man, you can smell it. Even with the mask on, you can smell it. So I have to be a little grateful that the firefighters put it out before it got to the car wash, and they actually did put it out. As you can see in the footage from my cameras, it didn't fall on my building until the fire was out, and probably a couple of hours later when they had the excavator demolishing in it. And that's when it fell onto the roof of the car wash. Man, incredible.
Look at that, bro. Throw it up. It's bad. Look at these.
Yes, I'm still in the same location with the same t-shirt on. I haven't changed for a few videos now. I'm getting lazy. So this next video was 2024 maybe? All the way to Nashville, Tennessee for the car wash show. So here's a little clip. And again, speaking of the car wash show in Nashville, Tennessee, it's coming up again in a few weeks, May 10th to the 13th. Correction, May 11th to the 13th. I'm getting there on the 10th. So if you want to go, you want to hang out, talk car washes, see the latest and greatest innovative equipment in the car wash business, make all those contacts, go to Nashville, go to thecarwashshow.com and get your tickets now because I'll be there and we've got some honky tonks to take care of. Finally made it to Nashville, Tennessee. It was a 4-hour flight stuck in between 2 people like this, but we're here. No big deal. As you saw, I got the Tacoma. Cannot say no to a Tacoma. So it's a nice bright orange one, so no one will be able to miss me. Automatic car wash setup. American Car Wash Supply. Could almost go walk through that. Hey, what's that? MONEXgroup Credit Cards. And this isn't even their booth. Look at the size of that. Huge. Compared to my hand. Cash counters, look at that one. 4-stacker. Oh my goodness. Coin counters. Kind of an old school looking machine. Now that's something familiar to me. And you can see up top all the big main ones. I think Clean Right's up over there. You got Etowah Valley. Same as my cat pump. You got the solenoids, the flow jet pumps. It's kind of like an all-in-one system. There we have a bunch of different vacuums. One up on the wall with the big long hoses. We got a power vac. In this next video, I got a call from someone saying that they're gonna tear down a self-serve car wash and replace it with a tunnel car wash. So they had all this used equipment for sale and I bought it. I paid a few grand for this equipment that looked pretty decent. And here we are picking it up. Enjoy. Furniture removalist. So we make it a little lighter, get all the water out of there. It's full of resin. We've got the tractor dragging it. Very nice, look at that. Well, we got it out. That's the hard part. Now how the hell do we get it on the trailer?
Levanta un poquito más. Poquito.
Watch out with the strap, Chris.
Ahí está bien, ¿no?
Yeah, keep going.
Sí, hasta allá. Vete para allá.
So we got her on there with the excavator, laying flat. Just hope that it doesn't all collapse. Whoa. So this next video was very fulfilling. Yeah, I'm on the ground. Something different. It warmed my heart. It was the burnt down fireplace next to my car wash. There was a homeless man who started living in it. He needed some help. He was in a rough spot. So I did a GoFundMe for him, and a lot of my viewers donated, my family donated. So we raised quite a bit of money for him to help him out. His goal was to get back to, I think, Chicago to his family. So hopefully with the money we raised, I have no updates. I don't know, didn't have a phone, but hopefully he's there in Chicago with his family. And it was a thanks to all those who helped donate. So really made his day, and you can see how emotional he was. David, it's Chris, the car wash owner. You want to come on out? So you lost your job 7.5 years ago?
In my home.
What area was that in? How much do you think people donated?
I don't know. I don't panhandle.
$10? I know you don't. This is all me and my doing and wanting to help
appreciate that.
you out. And I know you don't like asking for money, but
I've been blessed with the bike from the guy over here. I got a flat on it already.
yeah. Would you be happy if it was like $100?
I'd be happy if it was fine.
What about 500?
Whatever.
What about
Everything.
settle down?
Don't put me on the spot like that.
What about 800?
The more the better.
All right, David. So the GoFundMe raised you hiding it $1,400. So that's all yours. Yeehaw, ladies and gentlemen. In this next video, we head all the way to Texas to visit my good buddy, Mark Allen, or Mark All In. Check him out. He's got his own YouTube. He's got his own TikToks. And he gave us a nice tour of his car wash. And Texas was really cool. I enjoyed it. Got some good barbecue together. So go ahead, let's check out how his functions are working at his car wash. Enjoy. I'm still in Texas. This time it's Itasca, Texas. Got a special guest in this video. A lot of you may know him, and if you don't know him, you're about to. Mr. Mark Allen. What's up, man?
What's up?
We have a collab going on.
Dude, this is cool. A collab.
What the hell? Car Wash Chronicles meets Mark Allen.
That's me, dude.
And as you can see in the background, we have a car wash. And whose is it?
Mine.
It's his. So he's going to give us a tour of it. He's going to give us the rundown, show us the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Did you say good day yet? Isn't that your thing?
I did. I opened with g'day.
Yeah, I didn't get... Good day.
G'day, viewers.
This is Marco Lynn at the Car Wash Chronicles in Itasca, Texas.
So let's go inside the motor room.
Okay.
You can give us a little tour.
Yes.
So this is car wash number, your very first one?
This was my first one that I fixed.
First one that you fixed and renovated it, because when you got it, it was completely old, run down.
Correct. Busted up.
And you didn't really know anything about car washes, right?
Zero. Nothing.
So you bought this car wash, land, building, everything without zero experience.
Yeah, when I first bought it and we closed on it, when I came back up here with the keys, I literally sat right here. It had old equipment in it, and I didn't even know how to turn it on. I was like looking for on buttons, and then I called a buddy who was like, "Have you checked the breaker box?" And I'm like, "Breaker box?
What's
like,
a breaker box?" So cash in the bays, and the good thing about this is obviously coins, bills, credit card. If there's a coin jam, they can still keep the bay open. Pay with bills, pay with the card. Again, a lot of old self-serve car washes, they just have the coin. If there's a coin jam, bay's done. Grab the cone, block it off.
Tire cleaner.
Tire cleaner. The tire cleaner came out quick. Can I put it on the wall? Is that okay?
I don't care.
Great. A lot of chemical, and that's what customers want to see. Ooh, foam brush. Are you nervous?
No, never. I come here too often, dude.
That's a confidence.
I come here all the time.
I would have washed his truck so you would have really seen it happen in real time, but his truck's too damn big.
Yes.
I'd have to spend probably $12 to wash your truck.
Maybe.
You grab it. So explain why you keep it a little more running.
Well, I just find that in the summer months, like if it's too cakey, it doesn't give a good show. So I want people, as they're scrubbing, it foams up and it looks nice. So I run it a little bit runny in the summertime. In the wintertime, you just add more air.
Yeah, just turn it up like 10 PSI, 15,
Yeah.
and that'll just stick it out as thick blobs. But like you said, when it's 100 degrees, which I'm feeling it right now, it dries on the car, but you want it to run down the car. So in this next video, we are heading back to California, and another exciting one, car wash number 6. Got the keys, I'm gonna give you a little tour of it. Very exciting for this one. And just like all my other car washes that I get, they're run down and they're crappy. So here's a look at my 6th car wash. A little more excited in this video because of one reason and one reason only. I've done this 5 times before, and well, car wash number 6 has arrived. Yep, breaking news right here. Car Wash Chronicles now has 6 car washes. I just got the keys. We came from the lawyer's office. We just signed the lease. I'm so excited for this one because it's on a very busy road, very busy area. So I got the keys. We're going to go inside. I've never seen inside. Yes, I bought a car wash without seeing what's inside, but it doesn't matter because I've taken over car washes with nothing inside. So if there's nothing in there, it doesn't matter. But this car wash is open. I've gotten car washes that are closed, so it's a leg up for me. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. First time seeing it here. Changer up front, there's 2 around the back, so I like that. 3 in total. Hey, I got the real key, that's good. What's inside? Let's go check it out. Whoa! Look at this. Welcome home. It's got that car wash smell to it, you know. Ooh. TV, all I need is a couch. All right. As expected, very old. I've got a bunch of flow jets. I'm sure they're all no good. We've got an old tank here. Right now, there's no soap brush working. We have the RO system, which looks very old. Spot-free tank, which is full of water, so that's a good sign. Hopefully it still works. I can use that. Oh, look at these. These are big motors. Oh, they're cool. They don't have the fan belt. It's just interlocked. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of the same setup as your Mark from Texas, Mark all in. But again, this car wash is open, it's running, it's bringing in some moolah, and the bare essentials are here. Look at this.
Gonna have to clean this up, I guess. 8 functions, got to put in the 10. They're at $3. I'll go up to 4. New signs, gonna have to paint this place, make it look nice. We've got some lights on, so we got to take care of that. But everything is here. All the booms look very good. Wooden roof, so I'm gonna have to switch out some of the messed up panels in the wooden roof. No foam brush. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna spend the day here and get the soap brush working, because at least while I wait for my new equipment, I can have the water and soap. And of course, when I get a car wash, I have to do a whole renovation series on it. I just can't get a car wash and not film it. It's not who I am. So I did the whole renovation series. So this is a little snippet of it. Roll the clip. Washing of the walls has begun. Look at the progress. Look at this insaneness. Well, it kind of looks like it did last time, except all the wires are connected pretty much. Low pressure systems getting wired up. All this. And then this is a first. Look at this, unbelievable. Last time you saw it, there was wires hanging down everywhere. There was pipes going along. There was solenoids hanging in my face. All clean, all clear. Boxes are gone. All that's gone. That's all in here. One central hub, the heartbeat of the car wash. Coming along. Coming along. Ladies and gentlemen, the roof is painted and now it's complete. Let's look at the finished result. Look at the bays. Big difference. As you guys saw when I first got the car wash, looks nothing like this. Very happy, very proud of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, guys, I jumped the gun. Couldn't wait. I put the hoses up and we got the stuff coming out. So we are officially 4 bays open out of the 6. So I guess this is an open day. Let me show you. 2 customers already. He's not a customer. 2 customers already. It's been pretty steady. We started letting them in about 2 hours ago and we've probably gone through about 8 customers. But obviously when we're working on the ground and we've got stuff everywhere, it still looks like we're working on it, so cars are driving by and driving in and driving out. But here we are making the security over the lock, so no one can break in.
The more you do it,
Yeah.
it gets it easier.
Soon you'll do it with your eyes closed. Show the people what you just did.
We build the prism.
The prison
door.
Look at that. So we got that covering this lock, so it's 1 lock, 2 lock, 3 lock. So hey, if they get in,
Pretty good.
they deserve it.
I like it.
All right, let's see it. Oh, the air dryers aren't working yet. Still got to wire them in. So triple foam, tire cleaner, high pressure soap, wax, rinse, spot free, soap brush. So there you have it. Beautiful. We got the MONEXgroup terminal. That'll be up probably next week. So there we go. Bills, coins, credit card, big dick small. Stickers, $4 for 5 minutes, and that's it. Well guys, I doubt anyone stuck around this long to the end of the video, so I can basically say whatever I want because no one's gonna see it. So get stuffed. No, I'm kidding. So I'm back in my cliche green work clothes, the hat that's been on many journeys throughout all my videos with me through the renovation processes of all my car washes. And what a hell of a journey it's been. I've loved every minute of it. Well, it's had its hard times, it's had its easy times, it's had its fun times. Not everything is easy. You always run into problems, especially with ordering stuff, equipment, testing things, it not working, figuring out how to make it work. The car wash journey has been amazing. For me, I've only been in the business, owning for 6 years,
I've been in the business itself for 10 years, so not the shortest time and not the longest time. But I really just want to thank you guys for watching. You know, who would have thought that a self-serve car wash channel will get 60,000+ subscribers on a freaking self-serve car wash business. You know, I thought I might have had like 500, maybe 1,000, because of those people in the industry who, you know, might want to learn from me. But to get 60,000+, I mean, there's no way all of them are in the business. A lot of them aren't even want to get in the business. They just subscribe. So I appreciate all of you for subscribing and watching my channel. It's been a journey, guys. So thank you for watching. And in my eyes, I'm just getting started, baby. Here's to the next car wash. Cheers. I don't have a drink. I'm at the bar. Cheers, I guess. Well, that's the end of the movie. Go on. Go to bed. It's late. And cut. That's a wrap. Thank you, everybody. It's just me. Well, I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me.